What is going on YouTube? Hayden here, and in today's episode, we are going to be looking at XRP, Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin, VONG, which is the Russell 1000, and the S&P 500. I apologize for not getting a video out yesterday. I'm still not on the East Coast, so I'm not in Eastern Standard Time. I'm on the West Coast, so we have 3 hour we're 3 hours ahead or behind. I don't know how that works, but I was not able to get a video out yesterday because of that, and I'm trying to get them out today and hopefully the rest of the weekend. But if not, just bear with me. Everything should be back to normal come Monday morning. I'll be back in my office. As you can tell, this is out of a hotel room, so things aren't 100% up to quality just yet. But nevertheless, let's talk about what we missed out in yesterday's episode. We left off just a couple of days ago, 2 days ago, talking about how we're seeing a hidden breakout pattern. It's not necessarily what you think, as we just saw a flash crash as of yesterday. It's a great day to now talk about the markets here as we reversed out of it here. And it's a very interesting flash crash to the downside here because we don't look half bad. It almost looks like we're still inside technical indicators that would allow us to say, hey, we're probably going to head up, and that this correction to the downside was by no means a surprise or unexpected. Had you have watched my video from 2 days ago, not yesterday, we kind of were anticipating and preparing for a flash crash to the downside because we had a lot of descending fractals forming here. You could see just here we are talking about this one from 2 days ago. You can see the beautiful kind of descending fractal here. We had a correction to the downside, consolidation up, and then as we hit this major resistance here, probably we're going to see correction down. How we enter is how we exit on a lot of XRP and just cryptocurrencies in general here. And you can see with Solana, how we entered was a correction into an ascending fractal. And here we are breaking out of this to the downside. So you can see it was a clearly projected and anticipated continuation pattern here. How we enter is how we exit. And here we are rebounding off support here, which we now have to adjust these other charts from previous days as we hit the bottom here. So I'm very excited to go over lots of these cryptos and the markets with you. So with that being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe. Let's get into today's episode. So guys, as you can see, before we dive into the technical analysis, BitDFI has partnered with me for a chance to win a Rolex and a lot of other bonus items in cryptocurrency. This is a trading volume competition. You can win $35, AirPods, iPads, iPhones, an LV backpack, which is crazy, and a Rolex Submariner, which is also very cool. But I always recommend this for people that are already trading and not people that you shouldn't trade to get this stuff. If you're already trading, this is a cool bonus. You can take advantage of it by clicking the link down in the description below to make sure that you're entered so you can win some free prizes while you're already trading. And for those that want to trade, I don't recommend this current bonus or whatever promotion that they're doing. I'll show you the other ones that they're doing later on in today's video. But you can see here, if you go to rewards, you can actually take advantage of some cool perks where you can earn up to 8K in free bonus cryptocurrency by signing up with that link down in the description below. And I think this is a much more rewarding project or promo than the trading competition. This is mainly for people that are already actively trading, and you can just enter and claim some free stuff if you are the lucky one that wins that. So this ends on June 6th. So you have today. Today is the last day, and then I'll find out from BitDFI who the winners are, and I'll post their UIDs later on during the week or next week, whenever they decide to hit me with that. But anywho, diving into today's video, you can see the current coin market cap shows that we're at neutral. The fear and greed index trading at 46, which looks nice. As we said just a couple of weeks ago, we were trading at 75, extremely overextended. We had overextended our arm, trading at 76. You can see right here. Prior, we were at 14, double bottom here in the extreme fear. Then we became almost in extreme greed. Now we're back down to a more neutral level, which means anything can go. There's plenty of room now for a possible rally to the upside, and there's also plenty of room for a correction to the downside. So we could really see either end here happen. But I think this is a healthy pullback that will allow us to continue to head higher. Within the stock market and a lot of these other cryptocurrencies, you can see we're down across the past 7 days, 11.9% for Dogecoin, Solana's down 6.5, BNB's down 3, Ethereum's down 4. Like, we don't look half bad. This correction was totally expected and called for. We talked about it 2 days ago in that episode. You can see the continuation patterns forming on Solana here on the 4-hour charts. You can see we had this beautiful previous descending fractal, which broke us bullish. Remember, how we enter is how we exit. We entered in a bull market. So, we consolidate down, build up pressure, lower ourselves on the relative strength indicator. And then guess what? we explode to the upside. Here's now history repeating itself, another descending fractal to the downside. And as we trade inside of here, yes, we broke down, but it's down to a support that we've already used consistently in the past. So it's not really much of a surprise. So even on top of that, we have a descending fractal. How we enter is how we exit. We entered bearish, so we are exiting bearish and rebounding very nicely off this support to the upside here. So why is this important and what does it matter? Well, with these other cryptos, they do show signs of possible technical, possible continuation in the technical indicators. We didn't break out or break down just yet. And these healthy pullbacks sending us down to a lower level will allow us to head up even higher. So with Solana, this is a very easy buying opportunity. You had a very easy option to buy in right here when we confirm closure outside this uptrend for a short position to the downside, which a lot of you guys did take advantage of. So I have seen some of your guys' trades, and you did make some pretty solid ones for this short opportunity here. But aside from Solana, XRP looks really good too, as we are still well within our descending fractal here. We do think still, I still do believe until proven otherwise, that we are in a massive head and shoulders on the daily charts here. And for those that don't know, let me pull up a head and shoulders pattern. In the crypto market, you can see this typically has a, where are we? We have a shoulder on the left, a head in the middle, and then a shoulder on the right. This is a bearish pattern. We have a neckline that breaks through and dumps to the downside. And you can see on XRP, some of you guys are saying this ain't no head and shoulders, and I still am strongly in belief that this is. We have one completed shoulder on the left, one massive head that is completed. And here we are looking at the second shoulder to complete itself. And guys, until proven otherwise, this is very much so a head and shoulders pattern here. We have been in a massive downtrend here. Now, the good thing about this is they can break bullish. This can break to the upside, as this is how we entered. Bull flag formation, a very small one, could exit in a bullish break. But the way these markets do with head and shoulders is that we break through, we break down this neckline and fall. So, anything can happen on this head and shoulders pattern, and it could very easily send us in either direction, which isn't that helpful, but it's still very likely. Just telling you guys how it is. We have this beautiful descending fractal, and that's really what it comes down to. If we can break through here, we'll know to buy in and long. If we break through support, we'll know to buy in and short. So until we get one of those signals, just don't do anything. It's literally that simple to reduce your risk for a possible short-term trade to either end. You can see on Ethereum here, very interesting, like we flash crashed below, and it's almost like we're back inside of it now, or still below it. I can, just slightly tweak this to make it make sense here, but we can either keep us in it or keep us out of it. I think right now we're still outside of it, but we're trying to get back in. Just a crypto that we're not going to trade on right now, but we still look all right. Bitcoin, kind of in the same boat, beautiful ascending fractal, but we did break down from it, hitting bottom support here, and now we're kind of heading up. So I'm not sure just yet where the general direction is that we're going. It looks like we're trying to get back inside of where we fell out from. So that's a bit of a doozy, but we'll do all these trades on BitFi, the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. You can buy long, sell short, leverage trade, create stop losses, limit orders, take profits, reduce onlys, like everything you'd want is offered on BitFi. And then on top of that, they have, like we showed you, where it's at the reward center, which you can earn up to 8K in free bonus cryptocurrency by completing certain tasks, deposit and trading amounts here. They also have daily rewards, exclusive rewards, hot rewards, everything you'd want. Daily rewards reset every day for you to claim up to, which is excellent. And then my favorite part is the demo trading account. So like I always say, start on the demo account before you try with real crypto. That'd be, a fool's game. You can test the market, get familiar with the exchange, stay sharp, and not get rusty or dull by not trading at all. So this is a way for you guys to continue to trade with a demo account. They give you 50K in demo money, like Monopoly money, to practice trading your skills. If you can make consecutive trades and profit using the demo account, then you might have what it takes to switch to the live account. Otherwise, just stick with the demo or don't trade at all if you're making bad trades. It makes no sense to gamble like that. But if you can prove to yourself that you can trade successfully on the live account or the demo account, then you can switch to the live account. You can use the bonus money that they give you, and it's like exchange arbitrage, and you can trade with the exchange's money instead of yours, and you can make quite a bit. So definitely make sure to check out BitFi down in the description below. And on top of that, looking at these other cryptos to wrap up today's episode. We talked about Solana, we talked about XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin as well. So to wrap things up with Vong and the S&P 500, the Russell 1000 looks excellent. We actually just opened right as I'm speaking. It's 6:30 a.m. here, California time, and 9:30 Eastern Standard. So the market's just opened, and we look good. Like we're still in our ascending fractal, which is excellent. So markets are continuing to head higher. Small adjustment to bottom support. You can see we're still in this higher low pattern. So until proven otherwise, we're going to be heading up much higher. You can see, look at this, higher low, higher low, higher low, slightly dying out because we're nearing overbought, which is a bit spooky, but we are slowly pushing up. I think what would help us is if we kind of fell out of it and then broke up even higher. That would be phenomenal, but we'll see if that actually comes true. But for the time being, we are still heading upwards. Hopefully we can breach higher, but we probably need to pull back down just a hair first before we head up even higher. But we look really, 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 really good heading up to this major. You can see this is that zone that had a lot of problems last time, and now we're inside of it again. So this is good news for the Russell 1000. That means we can buy in and rally. Remember, we bought Vong at $80 freaking dollars, and now we're at $104. So that is a $25 profit on every single share that we bought, and we bought several hundred of them. So this is a huge win for this rally to the upside here. So on top of that, S&P is following identical to the Russell 1000, not really much of a difference. It's kind of an overlap. You can see same higher low pattern here, still trailing to the upside, nearing overbought, but we have plenty of room to head up higher. So we're going to see how high we decide to carry ourselves before we break down, because that will happen back to moving average at some point or another. But it could take a couple of weeks before you see that. Otherwise, that is it for today's video. Make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I will see you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.